Okay. This isn't happening. Okay. Okay. Hi guys, it's Jamila. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you guys my Avatar The Last Airbender readathon TBR, and also this is my September TBR. So I was actually working on a spread for Avatar The Last Airbender because I just started my bullet journal, but there it is. Looks kind of terrible. First, we have to mention watching the actual show, because what is an Avatar The Last Airbender readathon without watching the show that started it all? And I'm not gonna lie, it's the 2nd of September and I literally am almost done with the first season. I actually was trying to figure out where you guys could watch Avatar The Last Airbender. I couldn't find anything that I felt comfortable sharing for you guys to watch it on, so I'm really sorry about that. But if I find anything out, I'll update you guys on Twitter, so definitely go follow me there. So the next thing I want to share with you guys is the group book, which is The Rise of Kyoshi. This is a canon Avatar The Last Airbender novel about Avatar Kyoshi, which I am super duper excited to get to, and this cover is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's just talk about under that dust jacket though. Amazing, fantastic, wonderful. All right, so we're gonna start with the prompts for the Water Tribe. My home tribe, my home team. No shade, but Water Tribe's gonna dominate. We know this. Yeah, so let's start with the Water Tribe. The first prompt is Katara, read a childhood favorite. For that prompt, I'm going to be reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I just read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone last month, so I'm going to be picking this one up because the whole Harry Potter series is literally a childhood favorite for me. And to be honest, for my other childhood favorites, most of them I do not have the first book for whatever reason. So excited, I had such a good time reading the first book. All right, so for the prompt, Sokka, read a book with interesting world building. I'm going to do either Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor, which I think is definitely interesting world building. Either Days of Blood and Starlight or Queen of Shadows, which I did not get to last month. I'm trash, and yeah, I'm trash, that's all I can say. But either one of these depending on how I feel. So moving on to the Fire Nation, for Zuko, give a book a second chance. I'm going to be picking up A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney. I did start reading this book like last year, but I don't know if I wasn't in the mood. I do remember kind of the writing style was not my favorite, but I didn't get that far. I got like 15 pages in, but the writing style wasn't my favorite. So I'm gonna give this another try and see how I like it. We will see, because I'm honestly not sure how this is gonna go. I hope I don't DNF it again, but yeah. So I'm gonna be trying to get to this. This book is about a girl named Alice. She nearly loses her life battling a nightmare, and pretty much she ends up training to, I guess, fight against nightmares. And so this is a Alice in Wonderland retelling, I believe. It's probably good, I just think I maybe wasn't in the mood at the time. Okay, so for the prompt Azula, read a book with an interesting villain. I'm going to be reading Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I heard that there's kind of like villains in here, and I only barely started this book. I am 14 pages into this book. I think this book is about two friends turned enemies. They're trying to get superpowers by near-death experiences or something like that, so we're interested. Moving on to the Earth Kingdom, for Toph, for read a book with chosen family, I chose Now I Rise by Kirsten White. The first And I Darken book, this is the second And I Darken book, but the first book definitely had chosen family. Wait a minute. Technically it wasn't chosen. I mean, I guess you could take that two ways, because they were forced into a situation where they end up choosing someone to be their family. So is that chosen or is that forced? We don't know, but I chose this for chosen family. I just want to go ahead and continue with the series and see where it goes and what happens with Lada and Radu and Mehmed. The next prompt for the Earth Kingdom is Suki, read a book with a beautiful cover. I'm going to be reading With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This book has an absolutely gorgeous cover. I don't know how I could not choose this book. And plus my husband bought it for me, so I really want to read it as soon as possible. Yeah, this book is just gorgeous and definitely fits the prompt. We stand. I think this book is about a girl named Imani, and she ended up having a teen pregnancy, and she has a passion for cooking and I guess being a chef, so I'm interested. Now we're moving on to the Air Nomad. For the prompt Aang, read a happy, hopeful book. I'm going to be reading Between the Lines by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. I've had this book on my shelf for the longest, but I have never read it. And I'm not 100% sure this is like a happy, hopeful book, but it's pretty much about this girl, I guess, who figures out that books, when you read them, it's just like the book characters acting things out like a play, and then when you close the book they act normal, I guess, and she kind of finds that out. It just looks like it might be happy and hopeful, and it has pictures, so happy and hopeful. We're gonna be doing that. Okay, and for the last prompt, Appa, read a book with a lovable pet. This might be a reach, but I'm gonna finish reading God's Grave by Jay Kristoff. I started it, but I have not finished it. I chose this one because Mia has her shadow cat, Mr. Kindly. And how's that not a lovable pet? I mean, he's sarcastic, he's got our back, like, we're down for that. It might be a reach, but this is what I'm going for a lovable pet. And if you don't know, this is the second book in the Nevernight Chronicle, and I think everybody knows what this is about by now. It's about Miyako Rivera. She's an assassin who wants to get revenge for her family, so she joins pretty much this assassin cult, and she trains so that she can become the best assassin and kill her enemies. And the last book is not a part of the Avatar: The Last Airbender readathon, but it is one that is priority for me, and that's On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I am going to be buddy reading this with the lovely Deja from Dejasaur. We're gonna be reading this together, and I'm super excited because this will be my first buddy read. And you guys, speaking of, September's a great month. I'm having my first buddy read ever, and I'm also having my first readathon. I haven't done any readathons like ever, so this is my first one. And why not start with Avatar, right? Best choice ever. But yeah, if you don't know, this book is about Bree, and she wants to be a rapper, and she's chasing her dreams. I'm excited to read this one. I related so much to The Hate You Give. I loved it. It spoke to my soul. So hopefully I love this one too. So yeah, you guys, those are the 11 books, but more likely 10 books I'm trying to read. So we're gonna do our best. This is going to be a super tricky reading month for me because I literally start work in a couple days, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle juggling work and all of that, but we're gonna try. So yeah, I'm nervous. I'm super nervous, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so yeah, that is my September TBR / Avatar: The Last Airbender TBR, which I'm so hype about. Hopefully I get to all these books, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content and my raggedy self. All right, I'm being weird. All right, so see you guys next time. Bye.